What's going on YouTube? Back at it with another video. And look, we got the strange creatures that was locked away for years. And why? First of all, kill the motherfuckers. Simple as that. They here, they weird, we ain't never seen them, we don't see a lot of them. Get rid of them. We already got enough stuff killing us out here. We gotta worry about the police, the nigga down the street, nigga. That one nigga that don't like you and you don't even know he don't like you. Oh, fuck that. We still gotta worry about humans. Get rid of these motherfuckers here. For real. But yeah, man. Before we get in this video, man, I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, turn them post notifications on. And let's do it. What the fuck is that?
Sewer creatures have been making headlines for decades, but it is rare to encounter anything this big and this disturbing.
What?
Disguised in their hideouts and impossible to locate, these creatures exist everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
What the hell? What is that, Mom?
This one appears to be very thick-bodied, and there's not that many species that would look
That's a
like
big ass
this.
tick.
Get captured on camera and spotted by thousands, they reveal themselves to the world.
An animal that's over 1 meter long. It's got the largest light organs in the animal kingdom.
We've even got at least one creature which we're not really sure what it is.
So tag along for the countless sightings of these strange creatures that were locked away for years.
Hell nah. That's definitely fake. He
Strange
would've died.
crocodile. This strange croc-like creature was spotted by a man who had come for fishing in the pond. He noticed some movement behind his back, looked around, and spotted this. A slithering reptile. Yes, you heard it right. Now, there could be two explanations behind
It
this
looked like an
weird
alligator.
deformity. One, that it got attacked by a predator and lost a limb in the fight.
That's what I'm gonna say. He looked like an alligator with short legs. So that nigga learned how to, I'm still get to you, but I'm just have to roll to you. Belly roll, yeah. He like he just lost this motherfucking leg.
Two, it was born this way. I mean, without limbs, and this is how he learned to deal with it. Now, what's the matter with this one? I'll leave it to you guys to decide.
Yeah, he got a little
Creepy
arms. He
creature.
retarded.
How creepy a mole rat looks if he gets blind. The answer you're looking for is this
What the
creepy.
fuck?
The man was hearing strange noises in his backyard, and when he went to investigate, he found a strange rat. At first he thought it was a normal rat, but upon closer
Oh shit, that motherfucker like a big ass Vienna sausage. I'm talking about I would have lined his ass up. Hit the wall. What? I would have got rid of him. That shit's scary.
inspection, it was quite creepy, resembling a mole rat without eyes. He didn't know how it ended up in his yard or where it went after a while. He speculated that it might have been some scientist experiment involving a mole rat who somehow escaped and came here. Cave monster.
Definitely was.
Do dragons still exist in caves today? Have a look.
They probably do. That shit look.
Owen.
These explorers were exploring different caves, but what they found in one cave was definitely not what they expected. When they went inside, a dragon-like creature immediately emerged, possibly disturbed by their presence at night. It seemed like it had been living there for thousands of years and was quite old, as it did not attack them, but simply chased them away. The explorers fled from there and never returned again.
Okay, Owen. Owen.
Dragon mystery. Science students often bring home anything interesting they find, regardless of how scary it is. Like this science student who spotted a baby dragon and its egg near her house in the woods. Without thinking much, she brought them with her for research. She placed them carefully in a wooden box, and the baby dragon began to relax and rest there. No one knows how they got there, but it raises the question, could there be more dragons in that area?
Nigga, that's your motherfucking dragon. That shit gotta be fake, cause how it still got yolk? Ain't this the yolk? Don't the yolk turn into the, or it grow inside the yolk? Right? Damn, that's a motherfucking dragon. Damn, bro, we gotta be safe out here, man. This shit finna get wicked. Cause right now they're dragging a baby, but like, we gonna forget about this shit, and one day it's gonna be grown. And that motherfucker gonna, we were like, what the fuck? Oh, that was that dragon when we were back when we were young. Yeah, nigga.
Area? World's creepiest crab. Recently, some explorers were returning after exploring a forest when they spotted a creepy creature. Initially, they thought it was tree branches, but they were shocked when it moved and started walking. They couldn't figure out what it was, but after researching, I found out it was a spiky crab called neolithodes. One special feature of neolithodes is its striking appearance due to the densely packed spines covering its shell. These spines are not just for show, they serve as armor, deterring potential predators. Strange fish. Nature always surprises us with things that humans sometimes can't figure out. A fisherman went fishing, but at the riverbank, he spotted some strange black blobs moving around.
Blackberry jellyfish had
When he picked them up to see, they looked like creepy fish, but without eyes, and they were small and had an unusual shape. Not like normal fish. Maybe you think these were black orandas, but they're not, because when he put them in the water, they spread out like blobs. After this, the fisherman was shocked and couldn't solve the mystery.
Yeah. How'd you catch him?
Creepy snake. Our planet is diverse, and different environmental conditions give rise to certain characteristics in creatures of all shapes and sizes. A strange snake-like creature was found in a man's yard. It looked like its body had some worms trying to come out. When the man couldn't identify it, he shared a video of it online, and it went viral. People had different opinions about it. Some thought it might be a new species discovery, while others believed it was just a snake in the
It's 100% chance I'm throwing salt on that motherfucker just to see the reaction. I'm gonna be real. Me at this age I'm at now, and if I was a child, I'm running the house. Oh, some salt. You still out here? Tell my brother to stay out there and watch it. Nigga, and I'm gonna salt his ass down and watch that nigga bubble up and get real slimy. And then be like, ugh, kick it. You know, you always like grab a stick and try to pick it up. Like, ugh. Or you flicked it. You'd have been flicked.
Process of fully evolving. Rare salamander. You must have seen salamanders, but the one I am about to show you is different because its body was fully orange. Yes, completely orange.
That motherfucker was nice. I don't want one.
A man in Japan was passing by a river when he spotted it. At first he thought it was a piece of pipe, but when he looked closely, he realized it was a giant salamander. The man was totally shocked because he had never seen anything like this. It was trying to get back into the water, and the man did not bother it at all. He let it go instead of capturing it because of its uniqueness.
Yeah, what you supposed to do?
Creepy crab. Do you remember the Demogorgon from the famous season, The Stranger Things? They might be real. Have a look. A worker came to dig a cave, but what appeared beneath the ground wasn't easy to deal with. It was a huge crab, but its face was just like the Demogorgon. This creature was also living under the ground, and the worker thought it was better not to get too close and backed away. The creature also disappeared underground, and this mystery remains unsolved about what it was.
Right there.
Farmed mantis shrimps. A crazy man who claimed himself to be a scientist had kept this mantis shrimp locked on a farm for years. But finally, a man freed them. The man was an explorer who had come to rest at this small farm near the woods. However, he spotted thousands of mantis shrimps that had been captured and kept in small pools of water. When he observed the surroundings, he realized that strange experiments were being conducted on them. He informed the authorities, who then freed all of them. But unfortunately, the crazy scientist was not found. That's why I saw these
weird-ass shrimps.
Giant crabs.
Shrimps in the ocean.
Weird animals are normal in China, but this time something even creepier was found. A fisherman was on his way to fishing when he encountered some crabs, which were not ordinary, but giant crabs of huge size. Their appearance was scary, resembling sea monsters or alien crabs.
We having a motherfucking heyday. I don't know how we finna boil these bitches, but we finna get these motherfuckers. I'm cracking them bitches on top of the head. I don't even need 2 for real, but I take 3. Oh my mama, nigga, them bitches coming home, nigga. Them is king crab. What, nigga? I'm boiling motherfuckers down. You hear me? Claws and all. Them motherfuckers coming to the crib. Yes, sir. I'm calling everybody that on the block. They're like, y'all niggas like crab legs, nigga. I got one for $700,000 right now. Yeah. I'm gonna sell one for $10,000. Somebody gonna buy this motherfucker.
He felt like they might hurt him, but they were completely occupied with their activities. Out of fear, he didn't do anything to them and simply walked away. Weird pigeon. In 2020 in the UK, a strange pigeon landed in a man's yard, which shocked everyone. At first glance, this pigeon looked like a common bird that can be seen on the streets. However, it had something special. It had unusually long legs and a puffed chest.
I mean, pigeons got legs, but they don't usually just be having them hoes out like that. That motherfucker look like a pigeon kangaroo, and he got shoes on. The fuck? Kill it. Fuck it. Something ain't right.
White feathers covering its feet. When a video of it was shared online, it quickly went viral and people had different opinions. Some thought it was an alien bird, while others believed it might be diseased, because it was the time of the COVID pandemic. Violin mantis. If you're thinking this is some unreal thing, let me tell you, this is the violin mantis, scientifically named Gonglus gonglides. It's a fascinating insect known for its unique appearance and behavior. It gets its name because its body looks like a violin. It has a long, thin body and legs that resemble the neck and strings of a violin. This unusual shape helps it hide among leaves and twigs where it lives.
I mean, like, what the fuck was the name before violins came out? Because they was here. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was already here. Violins wasn't. So we just like, fuck it. I'm gonna give it a new name. That motherfucker like, my name ain't Violin. It's Charmaine. Fuck. Them motherfuckers got their own names and mad at us because we don't know them.
Lives. It's a type of praying mantis, which means it's part of a group of insects with long, bent front legs that they use to catch prey. Despite its fearsome appearance, it is harmless to humans and is actually quite beneficial because it helps control insect populations. Shiny turtle. Upon seeing certain creatures, it feels like they've come straight out of the Pokemon world. A man was passing by the woods and suddenly his attention was caught by a shiny object. As he approached, he realized it was a turtle. This turtle was not like any normal turtle. Its head was unusually big and shiny. He shared a video of it online, which quickly went viral, sparking diverse opinions. Some believed it was a scientist's experiment on the turtle, while others thought it might be a new species discovery. Creepy creature. The thing I'm going to show you might make you think Marvel's Venom has arrived. Back in 2020, a fisherman in China came near a river and spotted a strange object on a stone. When he approached to take a closer look, the object began moving. Out of curiosity, when he tried to separate, it reattached itself. Yes, the more he tried, the more slimy it became. The online viewers called it a weird cluster of worms.
They should have banged the bell beside it, see what happened.
Let me know in the comments below. Dog-face bat. In 2022, in a small village in Pakistan, a strange creature was causing a lot of disturbance to people due to its unusual voice and appearance.
That motherfucker looked like a chihuahua.
Scary. However, one day a man caught this creature and handed it over to the authorities, but it could not be determined exactly what kind of creature it was.
It's a bat, man.
Creepy earthworms. Looking at this, it seems like earthworms from all over the world
Damn.
wanted to take over the city. Back in 2015 in Texas, a man was walking on a road when he spotted something unexpected. There were large clumps of earthworms on the road, spaced a little apart. At first, he thought they were bunches of threads, but when he looked closely, he realized
And they
they
just,
were
like, packed
earthworms.
up.
It was a strange situation because it wasn't normal for so many of them to gather in this way. However,
Well,
there had been
definitely
heavy
in the middle of
rain
the
and
road.
flooding in parts of Texas for a few days, and maybe this is why they came together like this. But still, it was a creepy sight. Snake stick? Snakes are usually scary or intimidating, but this person spotted a tiny snake near a river that looked like a tiny stick.
That's a snake?
Even if he didn't pick it up, it would look like a small stick. But the shocking thing didn't end here. When this person came to leave it back in the river, as soon
What
as he
the
left
fuck?
it in the water, it swam away in a very weird manner.
What the fuck? That ain't no snake. I think just 'cause it's a stick, but the way the water moving is going like. I think. Nah, hell no. Nigga, what kind of snake is that?
Moving forward as if it were a drill machine spinning
That
around.
motherfucker
Upon seeing
stiff.
this, he became confused and could never figure out what it was.
Nigga, that ain't no snake, nigga. That's a stick. Probably some voodoo
Unidentified creature. Back in 2018 in China, a strange-looking creature was found floating along the riverbank. A passerby noticed it and approached it to pick it up. The creature appeared to have a human-like head with one eye, some sort of arms and legs, but its body was surprisingly slim. No one could figure out what it actually was, so
Oh,
the person
hell
put it
nah.
back into the river. After that,
shit. Nigga, that's a motherfucking alien, but it fell out the spaceship and hit the ground, got flat, all the bones disintegrated. Now you just see that motherfucker like. Man, god damn. Looking like Uncle Ruckus and shit. Nigga hand stuck to chest. Fuck. He had a mission and he failed it.
that day, the creature was never seen again. Tiny dinosaur. Dinosaurs are coming back, but now not as big as they used to be.
Bro, that's a real dinosaur, bro. That look like some shit off of Spy Kids. With this evil scientist that was mixing shit and had little dinosaurs and shit in there. That looked like that. And it got a tail and all. Oh, hell no.
A strange creature was on a man's car tire, and at first it looked like an earthworm. He tried to push it away with a stick, but it had 4 legs, a long tail, and a scary worm-like face.
Yeah, I would have captured that motherfucker.
He thought that dinosaurs might have come back, but this time in the size of earthworms. He pushed it off the car tire with a stick, and it disappeared into the ground.
Get that butt, boy.
Strange millipedes
no.
behavior. After seeing this, you will all definitely wonder what all this is and why they're moving in such a creepy way. But no worries, I've researched it for you, and this creepy sight is actually millipedes.
They don't look like they moving in a creepy way. They look like they moving like a pack. Family.
Millipedes.
They gather in large groups to stay warm because
I'm
they
going
can't
fishing.
produce their own body heat in cold weather. By huddling close
Millipede,
together,
millipede,
they share
millipede.
warmth and create a cozy environment that helps them survive in colder weather. When they gather in groups, each millipede still finds its own food nearby and eats it the same way they would alone. Unity is strength, right?
All these millipedes.
Unknown creature. When I think there are no unidentified creatures left, suddenly it appears out of nowhere, like this creepy creature that was found moving
A
around inside a
ding-a-ling
man's
rat?
house in the UK.
That's
it was
a ding-ding
so creepy
rat.
that it couldn't be identified at all because it had no eyes, no hands,
That'd be
no
like a
mouth, no
corn
legs,
dog.
just a long tail like a rat. The man thought this was some out-of-this-world animal that had entered his house.
I'm
He
talking
picked
about
it up
hit
with a
that
stick
motherfucker
and
with
left
a-
it in the yard, and it disappeared from
with a
there.
hammer.
Surely the world is full of mystery. Silky anteater. Living a life of solitude and spotted by an explorer, this weirdo was
hell?
new to interaction.
Oh, he's hiding his face. That don't look.
He picked
that
it
look
up and
cute,
held
though.
it in his
That don't
arms
look
to
like no
observe
crazy
it.
shit.
He couldn't figure out what it was, but I researched it for you and found out that it's a silky anteater, also known as the pygmy anteater.
That motherfucker shot.
Cuando se le prenda
That
fuego a
motherfucker ain't shot. That motherfucker building up powers y'all don't know about. That was a real life Pikachu right there. This nigga finna zap zing everybody on the motherfucking camera gonna get fully charged.
This small arboreal mammal is the smallest of all anteater species, typically measuring around 14 to 18 inches in length, excluding its tail. Its fur is soft and dense, ranging in color from pale yellow to brown, which helps it blend into the forest
I wouldn't have
environment
it on
to
my
stay
arm.
hidden. Frog's captivity. Last year, an explorer was passing by a small town near a forest when he stopped at a farm to rest. When he went inside, he saw something strange. A planet
Niggas is
nursery-like
farming
area where
frogs?
hundreds of frogs were being kept in captivity. When he tried to approach them, they all fled in fear, as if they were being subjected to some kind of wrong experiment. He understood that something wrong was definitely happening there, and without wasting any time, he informed the authorities, and they released all the frogs from there. However, it was never found out who had kept them there and for how long.
Damn. That motherfucker's straight repopulated.
Slimy creature. The best thing to do if you see an unknown creature near a river is to leave it back in the water, just like this man did when he spotted a strange creature near a river that looked like a
salamander?
mix of a snake and a salamander.
That
It was very
motherfucker
small
dead,
in
I'm telling you
size.
that.
It was crawling
threw
on
it
the
right in the
ground as
middle
if
of
it
the water.
wanted to go
Something
back
big
into the
waiting on
water.
that
So the
motherfucker.
man, without being scared, picked it up and put it back in the water. He thought it might have been an experiment on animals by scientists,
That
but
motherfucker's
nothing was
slippery.
certain.
Hell no, I couldn't touch
Rare
that.
animal. A tourist was walking by a river when he encountered a strange animal.
What the hell is that?
He walked away at the time, but
That
later
don't look. That nigga ran away. He walked away at the time. This nigga sprinting. Knees to chest type shit. This nigga's not walking. He doing what I would have did. Got the hell up out of there. What was that?
it was confirmed by experts that it was a unique armadillo with pink skin.
Oh, that's an armadillo.
This quirky, hamster-sized animal is
So
known
it's
for
just
its
albino.
pink shell on its back and patches of white fur. A recent study discovered something even more interesting about it. It's the only mammal with 2 layers of skin. There are 20 kinds of armadillos in the world, but the other 19 have only 1 layer of skin on their backs. Surely nature has its ways of surprising us.
Mira qué bonito, hijo.
Mud monster.
Mud.
Who says monsters are only in the movies? Because if that's the case, then what is it? A man taking a stroll in an unknown location had to stop walking after he spotted a creature emerging from the mud. He looked closely, only to find out that it had no eyes, face, or a defined structure, and it all indicated one thing, that this was a mud monster. Everything was like a mud monster. It was repeatedly going back into the
it's
mud
moving.
and coming back out, which was perhaps enough to scare anyone badly.
Nigga, and every time it's some creepy shit that we need to see because it's not regular, the camera be just fucked up. Like, what is that? Like, it looks like a whale. I don't know what it is.
The man was too scared too and thought it was better to leave from there. Humanoid spider. A man heard strange noises in his backyard. When he went outside to look, he spotted something that was hard to believe. There was a
Big-ass
huge humanoid
tit.
insect.
Hello,
Its
what the
body
fuck?
was huge
Look at
and
the
its
face.
legs were like a spider's, but its face was like that.
A baby. I'm talking about gasoline on that motherfucker. He getting burnt. Nigga, I'm gonna take videos, pictures, and like, bro, look what and then I'm gonna burn that bitch on camera. What the fuck is that? That shit look fake though, kinda. I hope it is, cause whoo shit, let that nigga grow up. That's just an infant. That's a newborn. That nigga grow up to be 25 and he listening to Young Boy. That is over with. damn.
Out of a baby. He wondered if it was an alien or the result of a creepy scientist experiment. But the surprise didn't end there. At that moment, he was scared and went back to his house. But the next day, when he looked out there again, there was nothing there. And this mystery had never been figured out.
Fake. There's no way the
Zombie
weak-ass legs holding
insect.
that thing up.
Who says zombies only come in human form? Have a look at this insect.
It's a good thing, probably you never had to walk these.
It was crawling in a man's yard in a bad condition.
record that
When the
bitch like,
man
"Bitch,
looked
help me."
closely, it was crawling in a
bitch,
man's yard
shit.
in a
Put the damn camera up, bitch. And my back is blowing out. My legs is going out. All I got is my brain and my 2 front legs. This nigga needs help. Really nothing we can do for you. Oh God, I can just put you out your misery. But that nigga ain't trying to be recorded. He asking for help, please. They've been eating me up out here.
bad condition. When the man looked closely, its half body was missing and didn't seem to have any life left in its legs. It was only able to move using one leg. This was an unreal situation because no creature can live in such a bad condition.
He gonna die whenever he can't eat.
He thought it was a zombie insect, but what do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section. And now let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by a subscriber. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it to us. Who knows? We might even feature it in one of our videos. 2 different pictures, 2 different people, but
Damn,
similar
what the hell
weird
is
creatures. This is the reason I believe our world is a strange people, but
Ain't no way that shit real. They killed that, hopefully. They probably didn't. That's some shit that's rare and they just like, we gonna use that to keep it as a pet type shit. No, get rid of it. What the hell? This motherfucker got... that's a big ass piranha with dreads. You get tangled up in his dreads and he just work your dumb ass. As soon as you float out of him. That's in the Amazon too. Yeah, it's them probably real, but they fake, but they probably real.
similar weird creatures. This is the reason I believe our world is a strange place to live. Let's talk about the picture on the right first. Who says dragons only exist in myths? Because if not exactly, a similar creature was captured back in 2019. A fisherman was going fishing in Japan. He spotted something else before he even caught a fish. It was a tiny dragon swimming in the water with the same body and face. The second picture reminds me of a man who was passing by a river when he spotted a huge animal in the river. If you don't know about it, let me tell you.
What's it called? Salamander?
It was a salamander, an amphibian known for its slender body, long tail, and smooth, moist skin. But perhaps he didn't know about it, and he was scared and left thinking it was a dragon.
No. Salamander, nigga. They eat salmon. That's where salmon come from. Salamanders. If y'all didn't know that. No, I'm playing. But look, man, that's going to be the end of this video, man. I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe. Turn them post notifications on. Sit back and get ready for the next video. I'm gone. Peace.